All right, so we're building the next tower stand here. We've got our door cut out right here, and you can see we've got a shooting window in the top of that, so you can see out the door. Got our two short walls, two long walls. This is going to be a 4x6 blind. It's actually a little bit wider because I utilized the width of the actual walls themselves, so it's the inside diameter will be 4x6, but the walls are actually like 44 inches, I think, apart. So, and then we use these elevators. There's a bunch of different brands of these things you can buy, but this is the ones I've used in the past. And looking at other ones, I just really like this design. They seem to hold up really well. And we're building something similar to this, but it's going to be a little bit bigger and much higher up in the air. The key to all this is making sure you use good products. I use deck screws for all this. They tend not to split your wood because they self-tap as they drill. And use your salt-treated lumber for sure, and this thing will last you a lifetime. So the next step is we're going to plywood all these walls and get that pre-done. The more of this stuff you can do while you're here in your garage and not out in the field, the better. So what we do is we're going to pre-build this whole thing and then take it out and put it together on site. This is the wood we use for the siding, the same stuff I use on the cabin. It's pre-primed, it's weatherproof. Does a really good job of holding up to the elements. So, and then we're going to paint it some sort of funky camouflage just to help blend in the wood so it's not just this tan box sitting out there. There you have it. Next step is plywood. Stay tuned. So we're to the step where we're going to be putting the sheathing on these walls. And a quick, easy way to do this is you just lay this out on your board. This works well with the 4-foot sides. If you got 6-foot sides, it's going to be a little more difficult, but it'll still be all right. But and you're basically just going to trace where you want to cut. And once you do that, it makes it nice and simple for you. You just cut out the pieces you need, slap them on there, and you're good to go. There's no measuring and trying to get everything perfect. So this will make it exactly identical to your actual wall. All right, so as you can see, once you've traced it on it and cut it out, everything is a perfect fit. Real quick way to build this thing. So you can see our two small shooting windows on each side of each door. Door's going to be in the middle, and the leftover piece that was in the middle, we're also going to repurpose and put over top the door, and that will be our door cover as well. All right, so I've got my lines traced. And it's just going to be as simple as following the lines with your skill saw. And this one's really simple. It's just going to be two panels, one top, one top, one bottom. So we're going to cut this thing out along these lines, and it should fit up perfectly. So all the plywood is on the panels, ready to assemble, ready to take out in the woods and slap this thing together. And we'll add that to this process as well, just to show you how we stand this thing up. So we got the walls down here in the back of the truck. And we're going to try to attempt to stand this tower blind up with two people. And I'll show you a little trick we use here that's pretty awesome. You can use this idea to stand walls, all kinds of stuff. All right, so easy way to stand these things up, or not so easy, but the only way to do it is you put one screw in these 2x, and we started with these two short ones, and you walk it up. And then as you walk it up, they pivot and fall underneath of it and hold the weight for you. Now we're adding two longer ones, and we'll pick up from those and we'll set those. And you do this a couple times, we'll get this thing almost upright, and then we'll get the other two legs up there in the holes. And then just a little nudge and she should go right over. And that is how you stand a tree stand in the middle of the woods without a bunch of tools and equipment. All right, once you walk it up, insert outside leg, cross brace leg so it can't fall out. We're going to do the same thing on that other one, and then we're going to give her a shove, and hopefully it doesn't fly in a million pieces. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Stand is up. Got our cross bracing in. Time to scale this thing and start gingerly handing walls up. All right, here we go. Finally got enough people up here. We're gonna get this thing stood up. There it is. Ladder in place. All the walls are up. Time to put a roof on it. We'll call it good. Ow! All right, so it looks like Kegs and them got the roof on it. Looking good. This is our master suite of a blind. So these things keep you super dry when it's hunt season, so well worth it. All right, so finished product. There's the tower stand. It's 4 by 6. Should easily hold me and another hunter. You know, me and my kid. And got a pretty good clearing in here that we've started. I'm probably gonna thin this out a little more before hunting season, but pretty awesome spot, man. We've killed quite a few deer down here. Can't wait to hunt out of this year.